Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Sorry for the bad audio. I realized that when I record in my car, the audio can be a bit bad and you guys can't hear me as well, so I'm just going to try to speak up a bit. We've got a leg day on our hands today. I squatted 205 a couple weeks ago. I'll throw up this clip here. That was pretty cool. I might try to hit it for 2 today. I'm not sure, but you know, it's a bit of a later workout than usual. I usually go after school around 3 o'clock. It's around 7 right now, so we're gonna get this later workout in, and it won't be as packed in the gym. So maybe I can record some sets. Yeah, but you know, I'm ready for this day. Actually quite excited for this leg day for some reason. I don't know why. It's just I'm pumped for it. Something that I always see is that like some people like everyone basically says that you have to wear proper gym attire, especially if you're doing leg day. Like you can't be wearing jeans, you can't be wearing some sort of shoes, you can't. I don't. Why not? I mean, I do feel like there is a slight difference if I'm wearing jeans compared to sweatpants or shorts. But if you're wearing like really baggy jeans like I do, like my jeans are not limiting my range of motion or anything. Especially when I'm moving around, I prefer to wear jeans every day. So people say that you can't wear jeans to hit legs. It depends. It depends if you're wearing skinny jeans, you're just, no. You can't work out in those. If you're wearing baggier jeans, it's fine. I can squat, and I'm wearing jeans right now. So we're going to see how much I can get today. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I might even just do, I might do a heavy set and then a lightweight set. I find with squats, it's pretty hard to do high rep sets, especially for me. For some reason, they're just so fatiguing to the point where I'm just so like exhausted after so many reps that I can't do them. I could physically probably get them, but my cardiovascular is not at that good a condition right now to the point where it's limiting it. So I might try to work on that today. Other than that, it's going to be the usual, just leg extensions, leg curls, some adductor work, some calf raises, maybe a bit else, but I am a bit on a time crunch since I have to be somewhere at 8:30, so I don't know. Hopefully it's not packed at the gym. It's a Monday around 7 o'clock, so we should be fine. But yeah, let's get in there, let's get this workout in. Hopefully I can record some sets for you guys, and yeah, see you guys in there. So, as you guys have seen, I didn't get many, actually only got one clip from inside the gym. This was because a couple people came in again, and I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable recording myself working out hard when there's other people there. It just makes me feel a bit weird. But I did have a really good workout. I got some people to spot me. Did 135 for, it was like around 10-ish. And I can't really do high rep squats recently, so it's good to get something like that in. As you guys saw, I did 205 for 2, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then after that, I did 195 for 3. So weights are moving up, which is a good thing. Next workout, I might try to get 210, 215 maybe. I'm working up to 225 squat. Hopefully I can get it by the end of the bulk, which will be sometime this month. Yeah. Here's a picture of my legs that I took. I know that they don't look the best, but you know, I'm trying. I haven't been getting many views lately. I've noticed a very big decline, especially since I took a break from posting like a couple months ago, and now I'm getting like less than 20 views a video, I think, like that. But the YouTube analytics used to show how many people were returning viewers, and most of the videos were new viewers for the videos. It doesn't show me that analytic anymore, but if it's the same 20 people who are watching my physique updates every time I work out, I thank you for sticking here with me and you know, checking up on my progress and seeing how I'm doing. You know, it means a lot to me that you guys care about my progress, and that you guys are watching my videos and supporting my my dream to maybe be a fitness influencer. I just feel a call to God to this, to the point where it's something like I have to be in this field somehow. Rather, I'm working in a gym, owning my own gym, being a personal trainer, a physiotherapist, something like that. I just feel a very big attraction to this whole area, and it's the one thing that in my life that I could commit to throughout almost everything. I mean, my journey started 4 years ago at this point, 4 or 5 years ago. 260 pounds, 6'1", and I hated it. I hated being fat, and the jokes people made about my weight, and I couldn't do some things that other kids can do, like I couldn't ride a bike while standing, couldn't climb a fence, couldn't jump high, I couldn't run fast or anything like that. You know, it sucked. I was always known as the fat kid. And it started with me just hating it. For a year, I did a water fast where I only drank water for my drinks. I didn't drink milk, I didn't drink Gatorade, I just drank water, no electrolyte packets or anything like that. It was just plain water for a year. That whole thing where I was only drinking water for a year, I did some running too. At my high school, I can they allow you to leave during lunchtime to go wherever you want. So I'd run to Sobeys, which is a grocery store in my province, and back. And that whole thing got me down to around 190. The scale could have been very off because it was an actual needle on a scale, and it was old, so I have no idea if I was 190 or 220, or even if my peak weight at 260 was accurate. But I lost a lot of weight, and I started going to the gym. I remember before that, I started working out in my shed, where my dad had a bench set up with Select Tech dumbbells and an easy curl bar. And all I would do is I'd go in there, I would do bench, curls, and hex press. Just to think that I went from curling 8-pound dumbbells at 260 to curling, now I curl like 45s at 205. It's crazy, and it's all in just a couple years. Like I feel like a different person. And if you're watching this and you're overweight and you don't like your situation, I highly recommend to do something about it. I never really had a wake-up call. It was just everything got to a point so far that I just didn't like how I looked. And some people do need a wake-up call. So if you're watching this and you're overweight, this could be your wake-up call for you to, you know, just look and observe and see how you feel. And if you think you'd feel better without weighing as much, and if you think you'd feel better being stronger, then I beg you to please try. Strongest people in this world are the people who try, and just trying things is, man, if you don't try things, if you don't try new things, you're not gonna live, you're not gonna find things that you like, you know. And the gym is the only thing I've been able to stick to throughout the years. It's the only thing that I've had so much focus on, and the only other big commitment I've had is with my girlfriend. We've been together for almost 2 years now, but the gym is it's a different thing. It's a different thing from relationships and whatnot. It's the one thing that it's always been consistent in my life, and it's always there. It's always like, the weights will never leave you. The weights will never be not available unless you're in a spot where you can't do anything except for push-ups. Even if you're paralyzed, if your legs don't work. I've seen paraplegics at the gym. I've seen people who don't have an arm go to the gym. I've seen people with cerebral palsy go to the gym, and it's very inspiring to those that those people, even with all their challenges, are still challenging themselves even more, to the point where they're going to the gym and trying to get stronger. And it gives me hope. It gives me hope for myself that I can do it, you know. I'm sorry for yapping. It's probably like not anyone's gonna listen to this anyways, but if you're listening to this, I thank you for listening to my conversation. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you did, you know, hit the like button. I always say this at the end of the video. I might do a full day of eating soon with how I am on my bulk. I'm around 205 right now. This next cut coming up is gonna be insane. I'm gonna try to get down to like 180, maybe even lower. I'm gonna try to get like visible abs this time. I look back at like videos and pictures I took of myself before last summer when my lung collapsed, and I looked good. I mean, like, I was decently lean, a lot leaner than I am now, but my arms were small. It's weird, my arms grew, and overall I've grown, not only as muscles but as in a person. The gym isn't about the body's physical capability, it's about the mind, which is so true. Dieting for me has been so hard. Trying to stick to healthy foods while on a bulk is almost impossible for me, just because I'm a big food guy. But you know, I'm trying to change that. The recording's at 9 minutes. Oh my goodness. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for chest and back. That's all I have to say. Hope you guys have a good night.